Yay, I love it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tell me where you're at in the chat. We're going to utilize the chat. You're going to have plenty of chances to come off mute and chit chat with me at the end. I am going to record because so many people couldn't make it. So I love that you're here. Kim, mom of eight from Florida. I love it. Welcome. Dallas, Texas. Hey, Susan. I love that you guys are here. I'm not going to keep you very long because it's late. It's 9 here in West Virginia. I don't normally do webinars so late, but I wanted to do it. I have so many people that have had it, wanted information. So we'll just do it fast. If that's good with you, give me a thumbs up in the chat. Um, I love that you're here and I appreciate you taking just a little bit of time with me. If you saw me on a social media platform, tell me in the chat where you've met me at, Facebook or TikTok. You might see me on IG, but I very seriously doubt it. So I want to introduce myself. You all should know me. My name is Jess. I live in a double wide trailer in a holler in West Virginia. If you've heard me say that, Kim, have you heard me say that? I see you smiling at me. Put a one in the chat if you've heard me say that. I've been saying that for 18 months. I'm not fancy. My furniture doesn't match. I love Jesus, and I didn't think I could be a testimony for Christ to make money online. And here I am 18 months later, and now I'm going to teach you how to do it. So stay with me for a few minutes. Before we go any further, I want you to hear my heart. Is that okay? This is a digital class that changed my life. I have mentored hundreds of other families, but this is not a guarantee of income. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not something that you start and it just prints money at you. If you heard me on TikTok, you've heard me say it. This is a class that you have to get ready to change your life. If you're with me, put yes in the chat. I want to help you grab a hold of your hand and teach you just like I taught me, or it taught me, right, Susan? But there's a mindset. Like we're some of you, like I don't know how old most of you are, but I'm over 40 and I'm a slow learner and I need step by step. And I bought a lot of digital marketing products and I tried a long time to make money online. 55, Alicia. I started almost 2 years ago with this, but for 3 years I did weight loss products. And I just did what my upline told me to do, and it was awful. And I'm going to talk about that, but 62, happy late birthday, Melody. If I can do this, I believe anybody can at your pace with a mentor. I believe the disconnect for me for so long trying to make money was the mentorship that I had. If you guys have ever tried to make money online, you need a mentor. You need somebody to help you, and that's where I was. I came to social media to do weight loss product. I did weight loss products. I was making 10%, but then I started looking at digital marketing and I wanted to pay my mortgage online. How many of you, like, I didn't think I would make this kind of income and I didn't think I'd be able to mentor other people to make this kind of income. How many of you would like to pay your mortgage with money that you could make on social media? Put that in the chat, right? I mean, I never had any idea this is where the Lord would put me. My desire in November of 2023, my husband and I sat down and we said, if we could just pay the mortgage online, I would be happy. So I want you to think about that as you listen to me talk about my journey and about this class. I'm going to show you the inside of the program if you guys want to see it, okay? I'm going to flip my camera around and show it to you if you want to see it when we're done in a second. I had no followers. Oh, Alicia, I think I've talked to you before. Love your heart. Stay with me and just listen. Let's just like hang out for a few minutes. I had no followers. I had no idea what to do. I was posting ladies in bikinis on Facebook. You guys have probably heard me talking about it. They would lose 5 pounds. I would post it. I would make 7% of a sale. Have you guys ever got those cringy messages on your Facebook from somebody selling a different MLM every week? It's like the new mom trend. Let's sell something different. I would make fun of people that sold anything else or did digital marketing or did TikTok or did Instagram because I didn't know it. And I really thought TikTok was a dancing app. Anybody else ever think, if you have heard that or thought that? Because us older people, I used to think, well, they're young and skinny and pretty and they must dance on TikTok. Jeff, you ever thought that? I've always thought that when TikTok started. So I thought, there's no way the Lord wants me to dance on TikTok. That is not me. So I started researching digital marketing. If you know, I bought 5 other courses. I bought a bunch of courses, Susan, and I spent almost as much as her mortgage. I spent a lot of money trying to buy courses so I could get rich or I could pay the mortgage. I just wanted to pay the mortgage. We had a lot of credit card debt. My husband and I would pray right here. We pray over our bed every evening. We pray for the Lord to show us what to do because I'm very skeptic. Anybody else? What I say on TikTok is true. I would lay at night in bed. I would search. I would be in this hole of how to make money online and I would take notes. I would put my email on people's links and I was just so confused. And a friend introduced me to Michelle O'Neill. So the Legacy Builder program was created by Michelle O'Neill. She is a grandma, mom of 6, now grandma. She's done MLMs her entire life. And we started out with a company called IPS that was not functionable for the future. And she created a program called the Legacy Builder class. And you guys, if you want to start, you'll get the same exact system that I do. And that's what I'm going to show you, and I'm going to explain that to you. It taught me how to have an email list. How many of you got an email from me today about this webinar? You got that email because you put your link in my video or on one of my lives on TikTok. Is that right? That same system you get for free. We give you that same system. You've heard me talk about Amazon Prime and those emails. Those are automated systems. Didn't know anything about that. The tech part is 90% done for you, so don't panic. I'm going to explain all of that to you later, or we're going to look at it, okay? My husband and I sat and he made fun of me a little. We started making 3 videos a day on TikTok. He didn't do them with me, but I did them in front of him, and I ended up making $10,000 in 2 months. And I sat in January in my living room and paid off my Amazon card, and I thought, I have to tell other people about this. I had never posted on my Facebook. How many of you want to do this, but you're so scared of somebody seeing you post about it? Sit, Lisa. So that was me, okay? Jeff, I posted only on TikTok. I didn't post anywhere else. And then in January, when I paid our Amazon card off, I said, I have to start posting on Facebook. There's some people that need to know this, people that I know. And I probably sell to people that I know all the time on Facebook because people need help. People need help. So, oh goodness, there went my screen. Listen, I'm telling you, when I tell you that you don't have to be tech savvy to make money online, if you guys could see me right now, you would be laughing at me. So, my desire is to help other people buy groceries because we had a lot of credit card debt when I started this. Do you guys, anybody else? Like, it's not fun. It's embarrassing. It's right, Jeff. It's embarrassing. I was 42, 41, maybe 41, getting ready to turn 41. I don't know. Anyways. And it was embarrassing to me because I thought I would be at a different spot in my life. Right, Susan? So I thought if I could pay the mortgage, and then I started making money, I'm like, well, if I could help groceries, if I could help another lady with groceries, if I could help another family take that burden. And my husband had started his own lawn care business. He was cutting grass 12-hour shifts. In the wintertime, he was doing odd jobs and picking up whatever he could to make a dime. So when I saw the vision of this is when I realized I had to break it down for some of us older, normal people. Right, Lisa? No following. I'm not fancy. Like this is my Walmart bedspread, I just want to take it from here to somebody to understand it. Michelle's fancy. Michelle doesn't speak like me. She's beautiful. She has a big fancy house, so her background is nice, right? If you've ever seen her, she's my mentor. She is the lady that speaks to me and helps me all the time. And I thought, I don't look like her, right, Lisa? I can't talk like her. I don't have a background like her. But it's literally finding a mentor that has a system so you're not on your phone and then you plug into somebody else making income online and you go make videos. How many of you have heard me talk about the 7 30-second videos on TikTok? Have you heard me talk about that on live? I talk about it all the time. You love my cow? That's new. I got it at Hobby Lobby. That's new. Thanks. I'll tell my husband because we could not figure out what to get. Something different, right? When I saw Legacy Builder, I couldn't unsee it. Okay, so how many of you remember Tupperware, Pampered Chef, Mary Kay, Avon? You guys remember that? Amway. Jeff, I'm trying to think of like something men used to sell. I don't know, Amway, things like that people would sell as a side hustle. Okay. How many of you remember the 7% days? Like I used to sell Mary Kay. I would go to their house. I would put makeup on little old ladies. I would go back and pick up their check. I would go back and pick up the catalogs, 7%, right? And I would make like $40 and I would have spent 4 hours at this lady's house. So Legacy Builder is 100% profit. You're buying your own business. When you purchase the program, you immediately get 4 streams of income. I never make money from you again. Nobody in the program, nobody in the community ever makes money from you again. You immediately get 4 streams of income and 100% profit. So then I'm going to teach you with daily videos, with Zooms, Zooms every day, videos, the customer service. We help you with your website. Like we can do all that stuff and help you. And you have me and you immediately get those streams of income. So when I started this, I thought, I don't want to sell a course to sell a course. Have you already had that thought? Has anybody already had that thought? Like, I don't want to just sell a course to sell a course. That is like cheesy. Okay. Because when I was searching, Jeff, that's all I was searching these people. Buy a course, put it up in your link, resell it. But Legacy Builder is the pathway or the foundation for you to learn how to make other streams of income. And that's the part that attracted me the most. I do sell a lot of the Legacy Builder program, but for me, I have my own products. It's taught me how to be an affiliate. I have 17, maybe 18. I need to sit down and really think about it. other streams of income. I'm affiliate for other companies, and I've learned how to make my own products because I bought it one time, because I plugged into the training every day, because I saw all these other avenues that are taught. It's like the ecosystem for us people with no following. I just did what I was told. I've made videos on TikTok. I plugged into these trainings like, oh, I could do that. Oh, I could post on Facebook. And that's the same system. When you purchase it, you get immediate access to everything that I have done and learned. There's nothing like, underneath the grass that you don't get. You don't pay for trainings. You don't pay a monthly fee for your website. You don't pay a yearly fee for the community. You literally pay it one time and you get access to everything that's made me the same amount of income. The one thing I guess that really bothered me when I first started was reselling the course and what is digital marketing, right? Like, how many of you have already like, well, it's everywhere. Everybody's talking about digital marketing. Digital marketing can be Lisa making a devotional and selling it for $47. You can make on Canva. Have you guys heard of Canva? You can make journals on Canva and sell them on Amazon. So our world is digital, right? How many of you have ever got groceries or anything delivered to your house? Every single one of us. If you have, put me in the chat. Every single one of us is 2025. Amazon Prime is digital marketing. The difference with digital marketing is when the pandemic hit, it started to become this huge word, and these people did not look like us, right, Susan? They didn't look like us. They had lots of followers. And for me, I'm like, well, okay, I still got to work a 9 to 5, right? How many of you work full time right now? I worked full time for a whole year while I did this. And I homeschooled my daughter, Lisa. And the program taught me to be on my phone 2 hours or less a day in the pockets of my day to do the business building activities. So anything that you're doing electronic is business building or is digital marketing. Anything online that you're doing is digital marketing. The difference is you buy the program, you plug in, you make videos instead of just sit and scroll. Kim works 50 plus hours a week. If you can find time to make a 7-second and a 30-second video every day, plug into it's usually 5 or 6 minute training, get on Zoom maybe once or twice a week, work with your schedule, you can make money online. And if you think about it, how many of you have your phone attached to your hip all the time? Like, I say this all the time and not making fun of it, but we carry our phones with us. Like, they are literally attached to our hip. We go everywhere with them. I was at my daughter's swim practice tonight, and every single parent, you know what they were doing? Scrolling. Every single one of them. I was watching them. I should have took a picture. So it is really glued to us. I took that and turned it into a way to make money. I just bought the program from Michelle. I plugged into it. I didn't even buy from Michelle. The lady I bought from fell off face of the earth. She doesn't even do this anymore. So my mentor is the daily videos. My mentor is the community. My mentor is the Zooms. And that's what I've plugged into this whole time. You guys get me. So you learn how to do that. You learn how to make videos. That's my superpower. I love to help people make videos. But digital marketing in 2027 is projected to be a $3 billion a day business. That's right, Lisa, you get me. $3 billion a day business. In 2019, digital marketing was $950 million a year. By the year 2027, people that make money online is projected to be a $3 billion a day business. I don't want to be a millionaire. I want to be able to buy the groceries and help you buy the groceries. Do you feel that? Like, I know it's everywhere. I know everybody's doing it, but if I could just cut a little piece of it and like just make some videos, and then Lisa gets started, and then Lisa gets to go help somebody else buy the groceries, and then Jeff gets to go help his friend. Like, I never thought I would be quitting my job to do this and full time and then mentor other people. And I had coaching calls today with people that had already bought, and I love that side of it. My friend Jamie bought from me. She met me on TikTok just like you guys. I don't know her in real life. She messaged me this week. She posted me on my Facebook. She tagged me on my Facebook if you guys want to go look at it. She made 10K in 51 days. She started with absolutely no followers. So I want to share her story because she is a wonderful, God-loving woman. And she's like, I can't do this. And we talked for a long time, and I need to go back and see how long we talked. So the program teaches you how to automate your business. Lisa does. Lisa gets set up. Lisa has a website. You guys are going to get an email system like me, except you're going to put your name on it. And then Lisa's going to have emails, and she'll send them to people that opt into her website. The program teaches you how to make videos or post on social media. We also have a program called the copy and paste ad method, where we give you 200 websites. We give you the words and what to say. You post those words on those 200 websites, and then it drives people to Lisa's website. It's kind of like classified for the internet, but it's free. I have never done that, but I have had multiple people that have bought from me say, hey, I made $300 from copy and paste. Hey, I made $900 from copy and paste. Hey, I built my YouTube channel up from the copy and paste ads. Believe it or not, there's a world of people out there that search websites looking for ways to make money. How many of you have ever searched Google and searched how to make money online? Does anybody want to admit they did that? They've ever done that? Me, right? Lisa's like me. I've done it, and then you get you get like a huge list of things, right? And you're crazy. It's crazy. So we have brought together 200 websites where we give you exactly what to say, exactly what website to do it on, and you can just sit without ever doing a video and you copy and paste. You can do it every day to 200 websites if you have time. That's part of our 2-hour workday is to do that. Create content, watch a training video. If you want to do copy and paste methods, ads, it's called attraction marketing. Remember when we were talking about MLMs? I probably get at least once a week, I get somebody on my Facebook friends list that I have not spoke to for a long time want me to buy their product. Does anybody else still get those? They have a Facebook group they want me to join. They're having a promo where there's free shipping. Does anybody still get those? I get them all the time. I have never done that in 18 months since I started digital marketing. I've made videos, I've went live, and you guys have come to me. How many of you have, if I have messaged you privately and say, hey, will you buy my product? Put that in the chat. Did I message you, Lisa, and say, hey, will you buy my product? No. I posted a video on TikTok or I went live on TikTok and you came to me, right? Jeff says no. That's what, like, we're going to teach you the exact same thing. It's called attraction marketing. I have a lady that doesn't want to sell Legacy Builder. She is a house cleaner. She bought Legacy Builder so she could learn how to promote her business, and she uses the Legacy Builder trainings just to promote her house cleaning business because it taught her how to have a website. It taught her how to have automation. So when people go to her website, they give her email. I mean, how many of you have ever went to like Texas Roadhouse or Bass Pro Shop and you put your email in that website? It is the same concept, and that system is completely free. You have to make the videos. So I would love to show you the course. I want to turn it around and show you if you want to see it. And before we do that, I would love to answer your questions. If you guys have questions, you can raise your hand. You can come off mute. You can ask me in the chat. And if you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. But I love questions because that's why I move you off of TikTok. So this is a safe space. Anybody want to go first? I'm here to learn, Jeff. I love it. Love it. Do you set up, let me see. Do you set up a separate email? Yes. Can we teach you a professional email? So when you purchase, that's a great question. When you purchase the course, we take you through 20 different videos, very bite-sized. I'll show you all of them. They're probably less than 5 minutes, 7 minutes. How to make your domain. Remember, like you signed into mine. Mine was therealjesscox.com. So you make one that's personal to you. Go to GoDaddy. We teach you all of that. I didn't even know what GoDaddy was. I thought it was, like I'd seen the commercials on TV. I think a domain is $12 for the entire year. So then Kim could be like workwithkim.com. You also get a professional email at GoDaddy.com. I think it's like $1 a month, and you can pay for that for a whole year in advance. Does that make sense, Lisa? Yes or no? I can see you. You and Sandy are the two I can see. It's not going to break the bank. It's not something that you have to pay for monthly. You can, but I just went ahead and paid for the whole year. You have to have a domain and a professional email, maybe $13. I mean, they're very cheap. The professional email was very cheap when I did mine. The professional email, Kim, is so your emails get delivered. You guys get spam stuff in your spam and trash folder from stuff that you really wanted and it went over here and you wanted it to go in your inbox, but it's in your spam folder. A professional email has a better delivery rate, so then your customers see your emails. Has anybody ever gotten my emails out of their spam folder and then put them where they're supposed to go? Has anybody ever done that? Happens every day. Maybe this is a conversation, but for the tax purposes. Lisa, I have an LLC now and I also have an S Corp, but I didn't have any of that when I first started. I have an accountant and I have a bookkeeper. So that's definitely, and I mean, she takes on new clients. So when you come and you start making money, you can hire Tina because she's amazing. She was sent to me straight from the Lord. She is an amazing woman. I think she actually got saved on my live one time. Long time ago when I first started talking about Christ on my live like I do now. So The way I met Tina is straight from Christ. She's amazing. She'll help you with anything. She does free consultations. You start making money, you can definitely hire her. She's wonderful. Good questions. Anybody else? You guys want to come off mute and ask questions? Hey, Jeff. All right. Do you guys want to see the program and see the community? If you do, put yes. I will share my screen. I'll show you that really quick. Um, Remember, when you have to set your website and your domain up, it's one time. So I set my website and bought a domain 2 years ago, almost 18 months ago. When you signed in, like if you're signing into my email, that stuff's pre-programmed. I'm not sitting around emailing 500 people that get into my email in the month of May. It does it automatically, and you get that same program. So if the tech part is 90% done for you. You got to connect it, and you need to connect it to your payment platform, right? Because we all want to get paid. So that is something that you can do yourself. I would say people that purchase from me, probably I might hear from 2 of them out of 10, maybe. We have tech people that you can pay to do it. My sister is a vetted tech person. Some people, Sandy hired my sister. I hired tech back in the day, and haven't touched my website in almost 2 years. So for me, it was an investment so I could have a website. And I want to really quick before I show you that, you set up a domain and you set up a website so you can get somebody's email address, right? And you guys have heard me talk about this. I lost my TikTok in January and February for 21 days. They shut me down. They said I was gambling and selling illegal stolen goods. 92,000 followers. They shut me down. I fought it and fought it and fought it. If I was a TikTok shop creator and I was selling a lipstick, right, Lisa, with the orange cart, I had no way of following up with 92,000 followers. I don't have their email address. I have no way to get a hold of them. The reason why you need a link in your bio that gathers somebody's email address is so you can email them. So you can email them, they buy your product, they look at your stuff, they follow up. The average person takes 8 to 12 times before they buy your product. So when Jeff puts his email in the link in my bio, he doesn't how many of you buy things right away, especially for a high price of $900? None of us do. That's why you're on this Zoom with me. You get the same system, and we're gonna give you 30 days worth of emails. So then you go make videos and they put your email and you can follow up with them. My friend Bethany, she did a devotion. Lisa, I think I was talking about to you about that. She's working on a 90-day or 60-day devotion for moms. She's going to sell it for $47. She learned that inside of this, and she's building that herself. She watched me for a month, never put her email in the link in my bio. She finally did it. She watched me for another month. She got all my emails, and she bought from me in the middle of the night. And I never spoke to her. She didn't comment on my lives. She stalked me. She never said a word. So that's the beauty of attraction marketing is people watch you. Has anybody here watched me and never said anything on my lives or stalked me for a little while or went through and watched my videos? Do you guys do that? I do that to people. All right. Hi, Kimberly says for a while. I'm going to share. Can you see? Can you give me a thumbs up, Sandy? Can you see my screen? Okay. So I'll make this small. This is your digital product. This is your Legacy Builder product. So when you purchase Legacy, you get 4 products. You get a $900 course, which is your Legacy Builder. You get Passive Daily Pay Blueprint, Digital Mastery, and your Launchpad. This is the $100, $300, $600, and $900 product. You also get the exclusive bonuses, which is free. I can show you that. And then you also get the Legacy Builder 2.0. So you will be a certified, licensed reseller of the Legacy Builder program. You can get a certificate and you can flash that thing around and say, I am a licensed reseller of a digital product. It's brand new. Nobody else on the market has anything like this. It just makes you a step above everybody else. So your Legacy Builder is your $900 product. I need to put somebody back up here. Sandy, you're the winner. So I can see. You can see, right? Can you guys see this? You good? Okay. So this is, you watch these. Now look, I'm telling on myself. Can you guys see this? 4 of 192 lessons completed. Can you see that right here? You see my mouse? That shows you how much of the program that I've completed of this. Like I literally plug into the live trainings. I have not done a lot of this. So on Tuesdays, when you do the Legacy Builder program, on Tuesdays we get private training. Only the people that have done that program, which is another added bonus. These are all your videos on how to get ready. I might have to make you a little bigger. There you go. Okay, so these are like finding your products, how to navigate, how to get everything started. What is look, these videos are short. Let's look at them. Let's look at this one. Do you see that? 5 minutes and 43 seconds. Super short, right? They're not. Oh gosh, how do I get back? I wonder if I can move. There you go. Okay. I just got a new computer, I think last week, so I'm learning how to use it. So this is how to get all your stuff set up. Somebody asked about a fun or a domain, remember, in a professional email. So this video is 10 minutes long, and it's going to walk you through step by step how to do that. So these videos are not hours and hours long. I want to show you the impact of how much training. This is your $900 program. Look at all of these. How to create your empire. You see all those videos, how to set up your social media. So if you're like me and you don't know how to set up TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, we're going to teach you how to do that too. How to grow a following. This is your passive daily pay blueprint. This is like part of the $600 course. Now look, there's 4 pages of training. This is the Legacy Builder program, okay? I'm going to go back to the Launchpad, which is the $100 course. Same videos. How to navigate, how to start your business. But there is I'm getting there, sorry. There. That's it. So with each level comes higher training. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if that makes sense. I see your messages. I'll look at them in a second. This is the $100 product. You can start small. You can upgrade. If you want to start small and upgrade, you don't have to pay the full price again. You pay the difference. And what I love the very most, so these are your actual products, is this community. Can you see this, the school? This is where the magic happens. This is where your live trainings are. I'm gonna see if I can make this bigger. Oh, is that better? Can you see that? Is that good? Is that better? Okay. So this is your training. This is where, like, today is the 5th. So at 2 o'clock today, there was a training, how to support your customers. And there was also a tech call today at 6 o'clock. So if you have a tech question, there was one on the 3rd too. The Legacy Builder call, and there was a tech call. So this is the calendar is what shows you where there's trainings, and there's trainings almost every day. You see that? There's apparently none on Wednesdays, and then we usually announce something for Friday. All these trainings are free. All these trainings are included. And then here is more in the classroom. I'm telling you, it goes on forever. Look, there's me. You see me? I've got me a big old glass of tea. I can't believe she put that picture right there. It's so funny. So right now we've started a 90-day sprint where every day for 90 days, she gives us the daily videos. Have you guys heard me talk about those daily videos on live on TikTok? That's what I plugged into every single day. So here's day 9 going viral. That video, do you see that? 9 minutes and 15 seconds. That's a long one. I've not seen them that long at all. Setting up your social media platform. Look, that one's 5 minutes and 47 seconds. Every day are these videos for 90 days where she's going to help us create and grow our social media. Kentucky Fried Chicken. I haven't listened to that. I might have to listen to that. That one is 4 minutes and 3 seconds. So those are the daily videos that I talk about all the time. They're posted every day around 10 or 11. They're recorded in there forever. Actually, I want to show you that. This is, oh no, it's under something else. I'll show you at the bottom. So here's mindset training, tech help, all the stuff about tech. All the tech calls are recorded if you want to watch them. There's a lot of stuff in here. So this is oh, hang on, I went too far. I wanted to show you, look at all of these calls. Here's one that I did in February 4th. This is a class that I taught. It was 40 minutes long. Huh? I think that was the day I was in the hospital. That's funny. This is stuff that you guys can watch if you want a specific topic. This is all in there for you. The 90-day sprints, they used to be in here. Maybe they're in the content vault, but all the Zooms that we have, everything is in here and recorded. So like if you guys are working, you can't get on at noon, you can always get on later, which is what I do. Do you guys ever watch replays of stuff on the 2x speed? Does anybody else ever do that? I do that a lot. So this is just other stuff I wanted to show you. These are wins in our community. Christelle is in South Africa. And we celebrate going live. Look, this Barbara Taylor, she did her first TikTok live. Daryl used to be living in his car selling insurance, and he was a welder. He has made a lot of money since he's here. He lives in Tennessee. He does a lot of trainings in our community. So we celebrate a lot. Like this lady went live today. We don't always just celebrate making the money. $328 away from 10K. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. So we celebrate a lot in here. And then at the top, if you have a tech question, if you need help, there, see all these little tabs here, you can get lots of help. Okay. So let me answer your questions and try to find my Zoom back. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. I'm telling you, you don't have to be techie to make money online. Can we contact you if we have questions? Absolutely. So the beauty of me helping you is so I'm going to tell you one thing. I hire tech to do my website. So I'm not good at helping you with your website, but I can point you in the right direction. And my sister now is a vetted tech, so she can help you. But I love to help people make videos. So how many of you, like, after you say you purchase and you get your website set up, then you don't know how to make some videos? That's what I like to do. Sandy and I talk about that all the time. I like to help you make a silly video, right? Or maybe you get out of your head and be like, okay, just go make it, right? And that's what I do. I have my own community too that you guys get to be in for free. So you can get in there and there's more trainings. I did a free training in that community yesterday. Jeff, I can send you some screen. Can you replay the training? Yeah, it's recorded forever and you can watch it. Like, have you ever watched a YouTube video and sped it up? Made it faster so you can watch it faster. I do that a lot. And sometimes they last a long time because like people ask questions, and raise their hand. And I usually just get off. I listen to whatever the speaker had to say, and then I usually don't stay for the Q&A. You can watch the trainings at 1 in the morning if you want to, whenever you want. They're recorded in there forever. Okay. Was that what you meant? Was that your question? Okay. Kimberly, right now in the community, it costs $197 and they do your entire setup in for your website. So if you're not tech savvy, I encourage you to try it because you'd be surprised. Some people, the videos are step by step, and you'd be surprised you think you're not, and you get in there and you get it done. I like to encourage you to try it because what if like Lisa purchases and then Jeff purchases from Lisa and then he needs help? If she at least tried it, and she would be more apt to be able to help Jeff, right? And that's what I like to do. That's the one thing I think about all the time. If I would be more tech savvy, I could help more people, but I'm telling you, I can barely even work the mouse on my computer. I mean, it's bad. So I always encourage people to do the website, to try to do it, and then you can always hire somebody. If you're like me and you're like, heck no, I'm not doing it. I'm just going to have them do it. Spread the love. That's right. Edit videos to make it interesting. What do you mean, edit your own videos? I like to edit videos, but I'm not very good at it. Do I have an example? Alicia. So I always like, tell me about you. Are you a mom? Do you work full time? How many of us working full time still can't make ends meet? That's how I start your videos. You can't use a mouse. You think that's funny, huh? How many of you like that's how I start a video? If I started this class today and you got set up by tomorrow, I would start a video and that say, I cannot be the only single mom that can't make ends meet. Hi, my name's Alicia. I have 2 kids. I found a digital class that I can fit into the pockets of my day. I got a mentor that's teaching me step by step. If you want to do it with me, comment, let's go. I think in society of the digital world, people think they have to like word vomit on information. But for me, I've been saying the same thing for 18 months. I cannot be the only mom who. That's my favorite line. I've had hundreds of viral videos from that very sentence. I can't be the only mom who. Because there's 5 million people on digital marketing, and there's 5 million people on the internet, and they watch their videos in 3-second intervals. Does anybody else scroll that fast? Anybody want to admit it? I sit and watch my husband do it all the time. We got 3 seconds. So I always say that's what I like to help you with after you get started is let's make some videos. I have 2 people now I have to answer that messaged me earlier today at Swim, and they've purchased and now they want me to help them with videos. So later today or in the morning, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to send them a video that they can watch over and over and over and do videos in their own way. Have you guys ever gotten a video from me on email where you messaged me and I messaged you back? I love to do that because it's easier for me. Those are great questions. Any more questions? Alicia, does that answer your question? You can also do 7-second videos. Have you guys ever seen 7-second videos on Facebook or TikTok, either one, or Instagram? 7-second video. Alicia, could you record yourself, set your phone up, record yourself taking a drink for 7 seconds and put words over the screen? Single mom, work full time. I still can't make ends meet, but now I'm doing digital marketing. Do it with me. Something like that. Simple. The magic number on TikTok is a 5.2-second video. They go crazy. 7-second and 5.2 seconds, and then you put words over the screen. Jeff, go get some rest. Message me later. Thanks for being on. It was good to see your face. All right. Easy. I know I love 7-second videos. They're easy. Does anybody want to come off mute and ask questions? Speak now. I love it. You guys are so quiet. The one thing I like to talk about the most is I did not think, Susan, I had no idea normal people could make money online because in my head, I thought you had to be an influencer. I thought you had to have a bunch of followers. And I just got on social media. I did 7-second and 30-second videos. Sometimes my videos are a minute, and I just started talking. And that's the same thing that you are. Your heart is what will draw people to you. Your story and what you've been through is what draws people to you. This is 90% done for you, and you get 100% commission. So if you've researched digital marketing, you're going to see that there's a lot of courses that are an affiliate. I have an affiliate. I've created a mini course that's an affiliate. So a lot of people do affiliates, but this is the daily step-by-step, paint by number. This is the baseline for people to make income because I needed that mentoring. Right, Lisa? Like I needed those daily videos. You see those daily videos, and I needed to be held accountable. Is posting on TikTok the same as posting a story? You can do stories on TikTok and Facebook. Are you talking about Facebook stories? Because that's not the same. But I put a lot of the same videos that I put on TikTok on my Facebook. I have them saved to my phone, and then I go to my Facebook and I put the same video on my Facebook story. So that I'm not making 2 or 3 and it goes over to it bleeds over to my Instagram. Is that what you mean, Susan? Okay. Yes. Awesome. Okay. So you can do payment plans on the Legacy Builder program. I got Klarna that will let you go all the way down to 58, Afterpay to 77, and you get 4 streams of income immediately. You get access to that I did. Bottom line, I want you to be educated. I want you to know who and what you're dealing with out there because you guys have probably already got messages from followers that said they were me, right, on TikTok. You got to be careful, and you need to find somebody that is going to be there, and you're going to be coachable, and they're going to coach you once you get ready because it's a new chapter, right, Sandy? It's a lot. It's a lot. But if you've ever binge watched a Netflix series over the weekend, you could be making money online. I mean, I have. Anybody that watched Virgin River? I love Virgin River. I want them to make more seasons of it. If you've binge watched Virgin River, you can be making money online. I love that show, Tim. Can you please repeat what is usually said during the video? I'm a single mom, so I can write it down. Alicia, when you purchase, I will send you a personalized video. We can talk about it, hop on the phone, and I will help you craft that message. How does that sound? Does that sound good? That's the easy part for me. Some people struggle with that, and I feel like, I made a video downtown Nashville, and the people behind me couldn't believe I was making a TikTok video. That part to me is easy. I love Virgin River too. So funny, Lisa. Okay, so if you want to purchase tonight, you need to get in my DM so I can help you. Because you know how I am. If you're on my live, I'm going to help you pay for it. Not tomorrow, today. You can't stay where you're at any longer. Right? Remember what I said. Digital marketing is projected to be a $3 billion a day business by 2027. You met me on TikTok. You took the time to spend a whole hour almost. We've been on here for 42 minutes. So do what you can and get here. Because if you're spending any amount of time on your phone, now I don't if my husband's in there watching TV or he's doing something, I'm sitting there with him. I don't we hang out. I just don't sit and scroll. I do business building activities to grow my account. And that's the same thing that we'll teach you. Yep. Kimberly, if you want to message me, I'll send you my link, or you can get it off TikTok, or it should be at the bottom of every single one of my emails. Definitely. So let me know if you want to purchase before midnight so I can help you. Nobody has any questions? You guys are the quietest bunch ever. All right. Well, if I don't talk to you before tomorrow, I'll see you at 10 in the morning because I'll probably go live, maybe a little early. And I'll see you on TikTok. Does that sound good? Good? All right, guys. Happy evening. See you soon. Bye, Lisa. Bye.